Hello everyone, I hope you're all well. It's good to be back at well, I have been working at my table, but because I lost my voice and yeah, I wasn't well actually, so I couldn't really do much work, and I definitely couldn't do any work on camera. But I decided to come on today because I've been working a little bit. You might remember in one of my previous videos, I'm not sure if it was the last one, I made these little covers. I showed you the covers. I didn't make them on the video, but I made these little fabric covers with tissue paper inside. So these were one piece of fabric that I cut into two. And then it had some of this, I think it's called drawn work. So I turned it over because it was coming apart and I didn't want to lose it. So I turned it in, I brought it over and then I stitched both edges so that it would stitch down sort of like this. And then I added a few pieces of tissue and then sewed this in as well, this second cloth here, and then I did some slow stitch all the way around. So those are going to be my covers, and I may well decorate them further, but that's what I've got for now. Just put these away. So then I put together two signatures, so they're just going to have one each, and I've got a mix of papers, mainly cartridge paper, some quite thick card paper as well, sort of cardish. Yeah, that feels like card more than paper, but that's what I wanted. I want thick paper that I can do mixed media on. And then I made a start on making this one. So I've already got a number of things inside here. So so what I'm doing is I had a kit and I will put the name of the kit, the content creator and name of the kit on in the description box. It's beautiful kit. It's very as you can see, very grungy, very beautiful, soft, but grungy, and I loved it. I absolutely love it. So I'm using that in some of my pages. I'm sorry, I haven't got to hand how, I don't know how I could find out quickly, but anyway, so I will find out for you the name of the you know, the person who created that kit, because it is gorgeous. I've got actually, it's more than one kit. I think I got two kits when I think about it now. So let's show you some of them. Yeah, I definitely got two kits. They were very cheap in comparison to some of the other ones I buy. But you know, I understand that people sometimes are just starting out, and it's not because, you know, their work is any less. Look at that. I think that's absolutely stunning. So anyway, so I've got all of these to use, and sort of set the tone for the colour scheme as well in my book. I've got some handmade paper that I made a long time ago. It's got tissue and all sorts of things inside. Just some old papers, magazine images. I did some embossing on a different coloured paper. And I've got various bits and bobs. Got a little bit of a painting that I did there, just a little bit. So I'll show you what I've done so far. So I've got, this is obviously one of the images, and I backed it onto some embossed blue paper, which I love the colours. This is part of that handmade paper. And then this is some vellum, no, not vellum, tracing paper, and I've printed it with this. And then this, which I made a little while ago. It's a little, well, it's now a tuck spot. so you can tuck something under there like that, but it's little cluster, and then I've sewed some gorgeous little fabric on there, so that's another nice piece. And then I used one of the pieces here, I sort of tore it a little bit and you know, just gave it more character, and then I added a seed pod there. This is from a jelly print, so I'm going to use it as a background. Let's see what else. Oh, and this is mixed media that I did previously, but I've cut it up. It was a part of a larger piece, and I liked it, so I've cut it up and added it to this. So that's watercolour and maybe you know, I'm not sure, watercolour or acrylic anyway, and then pen and what have you. I think the background's watercolour, but anyway, it doesn't matter. So that was sort of a tip in. So then that's it, I think. Let me just check on the then this. So I made this a while ago. Again, it's got some slow stitch on it. It's beautiful, lovely background papers, and then I added layers of tissue paper underneath that. So this is the original piece, and then underneath those layers are the just tissue paper layers in blue and white, and that's it. And they're just the other side of the papers. So that's where I've got to, and I wanted to do some more, so I'm keeping all of these pages separate, so, you know, not sewn in. Oh, I can't speak today. So that I can work on them separately, and I want to stitch them as well. So the only difficulty, as you probably guessed, is that it's going to get bulky, and I'm a bit concerned about that, you know, and being in a single signature. So I've got a couple of options. I can maybe do some work on here and create a collage, and also I can maybe work on this one. Whoops. Let's take this out. So I could maybe make a start on this one here and do some collage. I think I'll do that. I'm just looking at what I've got paper-wise. I've got some nice paper here that I might put down. So I don't want to completely cover this off. So I think I'll just do little bits of this rather than one, you know, huge bit, and try and I won't stick anything down yet. I like that bird, but I don't think so. Got some lovely handmade paper there. It's just a tiny piece, but it's really pretty. So I think what I might do is just do a little cluster in the corner here, you know, something like that. Put that underneath and there, and then just decorate this a little bit like that, and then maybe put a stamp or something over them. I mean, I could rip some of these up. I think that would look nice. This is just beautiful. I'm going to rip some of this. So I've printed it on 100, I think it's 110 or 120 GSM. That's my normal paper that I would usually use. I use a really nice quality paper. It doesn't matter too much about that. So I think what I'm going to do is rip off I'm going to use a piece like that. I think that's lovely, so I think I'll use that. Don't want it's just a bit too too neat. Might have to just rip that bit off. Sometimes it's difficult ripping things off, but anyway, there you go. So I think I'm going to have something like that, and with these two behind it looks quite nice. Just wondering if there's a bit too much of that there. Yeah, and then I might stamp on top. Let's see. Well, let's put something down. In fact, what I could do, I'm thinking about, is I could add... No, I think it looks better underneath. Anyway, let me put some down. I've got my... so I think this went down first. So that's going to go there somewhere. I'm going to have to do it randomly like this because I think that was like that. Yeah, I think it's like that. I'm going to put the glue here because yeah, the paper would rip if I tried to put it on there. And I think I don't want to probably put it down here, but then that doesn't look right to me. I should have moved it over a little bit. Didn't want that much of it showing. Yeah, never mind. It is what it is. I'm going to pop it down on here. I should be using one of my boards to glue, but anyway, there you go. So I'm going to pop that there, like that. Okay. Quite like it. Like that, and then I can stamp or whatever off the top. Don't think there's what about some numbers? That might be nice actually, and some letters. Yeah, I'm going to do this because I can do it up here, which is where I want it. So colours, shall I go with brown? No, I might go with blue actually. Put some blue here. Yeah, and the only thing is, it's going to be dark. It's going to be quite dark. And hopefully this will work. It's got stuff on it, but it doesn't matter. Now I don't want it dark, I want it quite subtle. So let's see what happens. Okay, I mean, it's a bit too subtle, maybe. That's better. And then I'll put some down here. Yeah, let's put a little bit down here. Yeah, good. Yeah, happy with that. So that's more or less done, I think. So that's another page. So quite quickly, because they're small pages, you can get them you know, yeah, anyway, I'll just put them down here. Just put that to one side. So quite quickly you can get a page, you know, ready to use, and I like that. I won't do any more to that at the moment. I'm going to leave that one, and just, I like bits to stick up, but I don't want, I like other, you know, stuff that should be, paper that should be glued down. I don't like that, but I like bits like this will stick up. I'm happy for that. Just gives it texture. Okay, well I'm going to leave that. I mean, I like this, it's very soft. So anyway, so that's the first one done, and that will go somewhere like that. And this, doesn't that look gorgeous? I love it. So you can see a theme building up here of colours. Right, now I do have this. This is another part of my watercolour, and I did think about adding it, but I might add it into the other book because I want to share out things, you know, and I've got more of these, so I can add these to the book. So what I might, the other thing I wanted to do was do some watercolour. Put my watercolours down, just pop a board down. And then I've got this. I really love this image, and I was wondering whether to use this and sort of push it back on a page. So I've got that, and then I've got something else down here somewhere as well. Sorry if I'm knocking the camera. Anyway, I think I'm going to do some watercolour. So I think I'll do it on this page here. So I'm going to do a watercolour background. So all I'm doing is just adding colours and backgrounds and things like that to, all I want to do is just do a background. So I tend to go for this sort of same type of colours. I don't know how whether this paper is going to be it's going to be nice to work on, because it's got a sort of a texture. I don't know if it's, oh, it's not bad. Yeah, I think it might soak up. Okay, put some blue in there. Lovely. I mean, this is just a textured, just a background. It's not meant to, you know, it's not a watercolour as such. It's just a background, some background colours. And I'll use a bit of whatever. Oh, that's green. I don't want green. That, yeah, that's, I think that's Payne's grey. That's what I want. I'll put some of this on, but it's too much. There we go. I think this must be like a cheapy watercolour paper. Okay. Good. Just add a bit more. It's quite strong, but I'll add a bit more up here. Good. Actually, I'll do both sides. So, might just do something just all grey on this side, but keep some of the areas white as well, like this. There. Right, now paper. Just to soak up this. Don't want these Good. So that again, like I said, that just gives me a background to work with. So that will do for that. So I'm going to put this one to one side to dry. Now, let me think. So once that's dried, what I might do is do some, I'm going to let that dry as well. Do some sketching or something on it. I'll just put these back there. Right, so what else? Let's see. What else can we do? Right, so I was looking at this, wasn't I? So I really like this. So what I want to, oh, I like the bike in there as well. So I'm just going to grab my, such a nice picture. So magazine images for me, they're just perfect for doing collage work, and I love the, you know, the wide range of images that you get and textures, and you know what I mean. There's just so many possibilities. Good. Right, so do I take some, I like both sides, and I don't, actually that's what I might do. I might create a page from it rather than, yeah, I think I'm going to make a page from it like that, rather than and then what isn't that gorgeous? I love that. And what I can do is sort of push this back with some gesso. Again, I'm going to use my brush. So I want to just add that on there. That's my board, and then that way I can do some work on here. Right, I don't want to use that brush. What am I thinking? Use this one. And this will give, I mean, the colours, isn't it funny? The colours, I mean, I probably consciously chose this for the colours, but can you see the colours? The blue and the it's very, you know, I think we do this subconsciously. I find it, you know, it's often the way I've been thinking a lot about these sorts of things, you know, the coincidences, the happy accidents, things like that, and now I'm wondering whether to add tissue paper in there or something. Just to soften it, and then add this off the top. Oops. It hides a little bit more, gives more texture to work on. But you can still see the colours. And I'll do the same on the other side, but I might do blue. Ooh. Oh, what about some of this? What about that? Yeah. Good. I'm going to rip off there, and that way you can see the blue down here, because I like this blue. So I think that works. I'm just going to put some more up here. I might put this bit there. I like the fact that it's got writing on as well. I won't do anything with that, so that's something else to work on. Another page. Yep, like that. Okay, I'm just going to leave that to dry. So we've got another page to work from. Okay, so we've got, so let's make a little card to go in. It's going to be quite small. Let's see. Just pop the lid back on there. Oh, so I did have this. Little, you can't really write on that, so I'll use something else. Let's see. I might have to make one, which is fine. I will. Let's make one. I'm just going to I want something. That's paper. Might use some of that. And then I can put that on top for writing on, because it's too dark otherwise. So right, now what shall we put on it? This is lovely, beautiful. This is Ruby and Pearl. I'm just wondering. Might use some of this. Yeah, I mean that's the size of it, or I use that side. Well, I'm going to rip it out and then I can just glue whatever on. It's quite thick paper, as I said, this. So very thick. So, you know, I know it's not very exciting, this, but I couldn't think what else to do. If I'm honest, I'm in a bit of I'm stuck. I'm in a bit of a, what's it called, a slump. I can't think of things, and I think it's just because I wasn't well that, you know, I ended up not being able to make decisions about things. Oh, it's just horrible. I'm sure you've all been there. Right, how big do I want it? So I want it to come to about here. So yeah, in a real slump. Just could not, you know, get my act together. But these things happen, so, you know, what can you do? You've just got to go with it and then hope that you come out of it. Should have put that there so I can see where I need to go to. And sometimes the only way to come out of it is just to get down and do it, you know, get your papers out and just do it. And that's the only way sometimes, and the best way to do it. Just get your papers out and make a start. And don't worry about it. I'm going to cut now. I won't cut it off. There. I don't mind a little bit of green showing. I changed my Ko-fi page because I decided I didn't want to add a membership, because then that would exclude people, and I didn't want to do that either, so I've taken that off. It's no longer member, so you can just go over there and see everything that I'm doing. I don't know, I've always had a bit of an issue with sort of things being exclusive for one group of people who can afford things, and then not, you know, having things for other people. It just doesn't sit comfortably with me. I hope you understand. So that's wonky, as you can probably see. If I put it in there, you can see how wonky it is. It looks beautiful though. I'm really happy with it. It's only a little bit wonky actually. It's not as bad as I thought. So I'm going to try and trim it with this. I looked at the membership on YouTube, because I thought, well, I'll just do the YouTube one. But the YouTube one, because that way then, you know, more people will be probably open to seeing it. You know, you don't have to then look for me on Ko-fi and things like that, even though there's a link. But I wasn't happy with that either, because the membership was, you were forced to pay something on that. You know, you had no choice, so that wasn't good. So yeah, so I'll keep my Ko-fi page for now, and you can go over, you can make a donation if you want to, but I'm not asking you to. But that's the only way these things work, you know. And it's the only way that I'm able to do that extra content that I want to do. So in terms of extra content, it's sort of a bit of a blog type thing. I'm just wondering whether to put some ribbon on there. I think it would look nice. Or shall I just keep it plain? I'll make it into a tag shape. So yeah, so I'm creating more of a, what am I doing? There. It's more of a blog, but there's also videos and things over there. And you're welcome to go over if you want to and have a look anytime. The link is in my... Yeah, and we're just going to pop it in like that, and then I might put a ribbon on or something. That, you know what, that doesn't even look right. Even though I used, it might be to do with the coloured paper. Anyway, it took a long time making that. Love that now, really happy with it. It's interesting. Right, let's see what else we can do. Let's see if any of these are dry. Well, it's almost dry, and it's dry enough, certainly, to do things in. So I can start adding things to that as well. That would be nice. Or let's have a look in these. Right, the lady one, I love them, but I wasn't going to add to this one. Although that is gorgeous. They're all beautiful. very wintry. Should I add a lady? I really like that, you know. I think I'm more tempted to add to maybe I could create a pocket and add this as a journaling card instead, but then no, I like it. Don't know if you can hear that strange noise in the background. I think there's something going on because I've been hearing lots of noises outside. I mean, it's nice that there's a variation in colour. I like it on the grey as well, but I'm just tempted to just pop it on there. Let's scrunch it up and see. I can always reprint it if it's not. Yeah, because it's on thick paper, it doesn't scrunch in a way that I'd like. Right, let's do this. What I like to do is rip a chunk off like this. Maybe not as big as that, but it doesn't matter. And then, yeah, I don't like to rip that much off, but never mind. And then I like to put a book page behind it, you know. Oops, that looks like a person now. That's wrong. That's so wrong. I'm going to have to rip that off. Okay, so I'm going to have it like that. And what I'll do is I'll put... It's a shame because I like that little bit, but never mind. I mean, I wanted it grungy, so grungy is what I've got. Right, so I'll put that there. And what I'll do, and I've got some paper here, not that one. Yeah, I've got that. I could put that there, under there. Like that. I don't know if I like the colour of this paper. It's a bit light. Yeah, that's not right. Let me see if there's anything else I want to use. Got some old newspaper here. Let's use a bit of this. Very grungy. I think this is the right colour. Right, so let's just take off that. I'm going to put that there, and then I'm going to, I don't want it to match up, so I'm going to maybe pull this out like that. Maybe. Or maybe that goes over the top. Yeah, okay, I'll do that. I'll put this down first. Just get the glue board. It's all experimental. I made a bit of a mistake with that, but I don't mind. It's experimental, isn't it, you know? So that's what we're doing. I mean, the other thing is I could just leave it like that and not worry about it. I like that a lot, and I love the colour underneath, even though it's subtle. I feel that this is just too big. I'm wondering whether to have it like that instead. Yeah, I like that. Like that. Good. Good, good, good. I might put another bit up here. There. Yeah, there, there. There. And there. Okay, I'm going a bit crazy now. There we go. Cut that off. What do you think? Liked? No? Don't like? I'm not sure, but that's okay. You know, we're having fun here. We're not hard and fast. Okay, so let's have a look at some more of these. That's pretty. Put the ladies to one side because I don't want, that's gorgeous. Oh my goodness. They really are stunning. That one's nice, but it's more beige than blue, and I want the blue. That's the same. Yeah, I'm going to go with this one, I think. Oh, let me just go through it. That's gorgeous. It looks like gold on it. Have to use that somewhere. Oh, there's a grey one. I like the simplicity of this one, and I like this one as well, but I think I'm going to go for that one. Right, so decision made, I think. I mean, as I said, they're all really beautiful, and you've got that one with the flowers on, we've got that somewhere, and that one with the butterfly, again, that one. So as you can see, there's so many options. That one, but I like this one, so I'm going to put this on, and then I'm going to add some gold splatters. Hang on. Yeah. Don't all have to be grunged up and ripped and torn, and you know. I'm going to put some gold on there. Actually, I might not put gold splatters. I might put gold. I might put both gold paste. And this is a gilding wax. Normally I have a little bit of card or something next to it. That's my card. Okay. I'll just use a little bit of this. And this will be nice and soft, hopefully. I just want to pop it on where you can see. It's a bit like using you know, the gold flakes and things that you, or not so much gold flakes, but you know, oh yeah, that's beautiful. I love it. I'm going to put some down here. I don't know if you can see the gold on there. I'm going to put some up here as well. That's beautiful. Really happy with that. Good. Okay, so that's good. So I don't need to, I don't think I'll do any spots on this one. You know, splatters, I mean. I just think less is more, if you know what I mean. That's beautiful. Hope you can see that, shiny. So that's the 2 pages that we did that are painted. And then you've got writing space in there, and I'll sort that out. I could put some gold on her, but maybe some gold splatters might be good on her. Yeah, let's do it. Let's put some gold splatters on her. I've got gold watercolour, but I've also got this ink. Let's put some of this on. I'll just wet the brush because I don't even know if this will work with this one. Oh yes, it does. I want some to go on there. Not coming out very much. This will. Yeah. Okay, good. It's only a little, it's very subtle, but it's pretty. So that's probably enough, I think. Just add a little bit there and maybe here. Good. Don't want to waste this, so I'm going to add it to here. Otherwise it's just wasted, and then I can use that somewhere. Good, 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 good. So I'm happy with that, and I'm happy with that. Really like them both. So I'm going to let that dry. Now I've got this one. Now I don't know whether to do anything with this right now or whether to just let it dry a little bit more. I like bits sticking out, but I've just felt that was, I didn't really want that. Right, so yeah, I mean, I really like this page. I think that's going to look lovely in the book. And it can, you know, anything can go on the top here, you know, or, and then we've got that. I could stamp on it right now, but I'm not sure quite. I really like these details. Love the fact that I've left this. And I like these details. And I don't know if I want to add anything else, if I'm honest. Maybe. No, I think, you know, you can overdo things. What I might do is actually sew this. Well, I'm going to sew lots of them. I might sew some tissue paper on it as well. I've got some gold here. When I say gold, I've got this. And I'm just wondering whether to add some of this. Let me just rip a little bit off like that. And sew that. Or is it too much, do you think? Don't like that straight edge. But tissue paper rips like that, so that's nice. I might put some on, you know. Like that. Yeah, I'm going to put it on. I like it if it's wrinkled a bit. I don't want it, yeah, I like that. A little bit of gold there. And I'll put a little bit down here, I think. Although I like that, I really like that, so I don't know, maybe I'll put some there. About the top here. Yeah, I'm going to put it there because I'm not keen on seeing that lampshade there, if that's what it is. Like that. Good. Good. So I think that's finished for now. And I'm going to sew it and then I'll see where I get to with the book. Let me just put the pages together, see what they look like, the ones that I've already done. So I think yeah, I haven't got that many pages, but it's going to be a very thick book. I should be careful, really. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. And then we've got all these pages to go on, you know, so some I will decorate and some obviously I won't be decorating. So I think, oh, and I've got this one with the pocket. Oh, come on, Julie, get your act together. Maybe I'll use that as my first page, I don't know, we'll see. Happy with them, so I hope you like them. So I did that one and that one that, this and that, and I think, oh, and I did the card in the pocket, so I'm getting there. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little craft with me thing. You know, I'll carry on working in it, and then I might put some more tissue paper on top here and let it sort of, but as I said, I'm going to be sewing, so I'll be doing some stitching. I don't know whether to use my sewing machine, I can't decide. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll make sure I put the details of the kit and everything. So thank you for watching. Take care everybody, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.